Welcome back, friends. Today, we embark on a truly remarkable journey as we explore the deep ocean and uncover the tragic beauty of the HMHS Britannic. Join us as we dive into the history and mystery surrounding this iconic ship. Before that, don't forget to press that red subscribe button, which is no more red. Because by subscribing you can join us on our long adventurous journey which has just begun. So let's dive in. The Britannic, sister ship of the Titanic, carries with it a tale of resilience and tragedy. Built by Harland and Wolff in Belfast, this vessel was initially intended as a luxurious liner before being repurposed as a hospital ship during World War I. Britannic was launched just before the start of World War I. Construction on the Britannic began in 1911, but after the sinking of the Titanic, was designed to be the safest. The ship underwent significant safety modifications, such as the addition of more lifeboats and increased watertight compartments. In 1907, J. Bruce Ismay, Director General of the White Star Line, and Lord Peary, chairman of the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, had decided to build a trio of ocean liners of unmatched size to compete with the Cunard Line's Lusitania and Mauretania, not in terms of speed but in terms of luxury and safety. On February 26, 1914, the Britannic majestically took to the waters. However, destiny had other plans, and the outbreak of World War I led to its conversion into a floating hospital to aid wounded soldiers. In December 1915, the Britannic embarked on its maiden voyage as a hospital ship, transporting over 3,300 casualties. Its mission was to provide medical assistance in the Mediterranean. It was laid up at its builders, Harland and Wolff, in Belfast for many months before being requisitioned as a hospital ship. In 1915 and 1916 it served between the United Kingdom and the Dardanelles. The Britannic courageously sailed on subsequent voyages, playing a vital role in saving lives. However, fate had a different ending in store. On November 21, 1916, it was shaken by an explosion caused by a naval mine of the Imperial German Navy near the Greek island of Kea and sank 55 minutes later, killing 30 people. The cause, whether it was a torpedo from an enemy submarine or a mine, was not apparent at the time. It was later revealed that the mines were planted in the Kea Channel on 21 October 1916 by SMU-73 under the command of Gustave Seyss. The wreck was located and explored by Jacques-Yves Cousteau in 1975. The vessel is the largest intact passenger ship on the seabed in the world. The resulting explosion caused significant damage, but remarkably, the ship remained afloat. As the ship began to list, water entered through open portholes, forcing Captain Charles Bartlett to make a difficult decision. Captain Bartlett ordered full speed to beach the ship on Kea, hoping to save as many lives as possible. Sadly, this action only accelerated the ship's sinking. Despite the urgency, rescue efforts were quickly organized, with several boats coming to the survivors' aid, including the Scourge and Heroic. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the rescue vessels, over 1,030 lives were saved from the Britannic's tragic fate. However, 30 lives were lost in the sinking. Nearly 60 years later, in 1975, renowned French ocean explorer Jacques Cousteau discovered the wreck of the Britannic lying on its starboard side at a depth of approximately 390 feet. He expressed the opinion that the ship had been sunk by a single torpedo, basing this opinion on the damage to her plates. Today, the Britannic's final resting place provides a haunting spectacle. The ship remains remarkably intact, except for a large hole in its bow, evidence of the explosion that sealed its fate. Now, let's dive into the depths of the Mediterranean and witness the haunting beauty of the Britannic firsthand. The original length of Britannic was 882.9 feet and height of 175 feet from the keel to the top of funnels, and depth was 64 feet 6 inches. Its speed was 39 km per hour. When declared fit for service on 12 December 1915 at Liverpool, Britannic was assigned a medical team consisting of 101 nurses, 336 non-commissioned officers and 52 commissioned officers, as well as a crew of 675 persons. On 23 December, it left Liverpool to join the port of Mudros on the island of Lemnos on the Aegean Sea to bring back sick and wounded soldiers. It joined with several ships on the same route, including Mauretania, Aquitania, and her sister ship Olympic. The 4 ships were joined a little later by Statendom. She made a stopover at Naples before continuing to Mudros, in order for her stock of coal to be replenished. After she returned, she spent 4 weeks as a floating hospital off the Isle of Wight. The third voyage was from 20 March 1916 to 4 April. The Dardanelles was evacuated in January. At the end of her military service on 6 June 1916, Britannic returned to Belfast to undergo the necessary modifications for transforming her into a transatlantic passenger liner. The British government paid the White Star Line £75,000 to compensate for the conversion. The transformation took place for several months before being interrupted by a recall of the ship back into military service. As we descend into the dark depths, the Britannic slowly comes into view. Its sheer size is awe-inspiring, yet a sense of melancholy hangs in the water, reminding us of the lives lost. Inside the Britannic, the eerie silence amplifies the weight of history. As I navigate the passageways and explore the rooms, the stories of those who fought for survival seem to echo through the wreckage. Nature has claimed the Britannic as its own, as vibrant marine life thrives amidst the ship's remains. It's a testament to the resilience of both nature and the human spirit. The ship stands as a solemn reminder of the cost of war and the indomitable courage of those who sailed on it. The sinking of the ship was dramatized in a 2000 television film called Britannic that featured Edward Atherton, Amanda Ryan, Jacqueline Bisset and John Rhys Davies. The film was a fictional account featuring a German agent sabotaging the ship, because the Britannic was secretly carrying munitions. A BBC Two documentary, Titanic's tragic twin, The Britannic Disaster, was broadcast on 5 December 2016. Presented by Kate Humble and Andy Torbett, it used up-to-date underwater film of the wreck and spoke to relatives of survivors. As the sun sets on our expedition, let us remember the lives that were forever changed by the Britannic. May their stories never be forgotten. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary journey to explore the HMHS Britannic. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating adventures. Until next time, keep exploring and cherishing the past, present, and future, so you can explore more wonders of the world. Also tell us in the comments, what's your research says about. Thanks.